to Manjimup, the final night this season. And a great weekend to have street stocks back here in Timbertown. And the street stock stampede for Make Smoking history. And the Manjimup Community Op Shop heat race number 4, Jack Barnwell. And the Bridgestone Kalgoorlie 16 and Grant Campbell. And the locally owned car number 12 will set us away. Ben Norman, who was really nowhere in that opening round of heat racing, tries and follows through as we got one into the wall hard. That was Zane Humphreys. And they'll bring on the yellows. And we'll get ready to do it again. Humphreys just crawling around. Big hello to the setups. Watching in. Down in Esperance, the Southeast is well represented this weekend, but they're not having the best of runs. Zane Humphreys after winning a heat race. In fact, he was leading heat race number 2 for quite some time, then getting passed by Paul Briggs. We'll see his night over. Wayne Livingston saying he's watching from Belga after he finished heat race number 2 of the production sedans in position number 2 in the Ultra Engines. Car number 86. So they are listening in at least. So we'll try and take number 2 down to 9 cards. And Zane Humphreys will be a non-finisher. Same story out in front with Ben Norman getting to the inside of Grant Campbell. There's a drivers, a few of them at the back anyway, including a heat race winner last time around in heat 3, or heat 1 I should say. Shane Wild stuck well back in the field. He's actually next to last in front of Lucas Fry. Jack Barnwell is skipping away. Great run from Josh Martinelli, who hasn't had the best of luck when it comes to heat races. He's been doing most of his moves in feature races. Had a strong run last night from the B-main. Hard charged up to 7th place. In heat race number 4 is challenging for the runner-up position as Ben Norman made a mare of turn number 2. Allowed Martinelli to look to the inside. Have been a great run as well from Grant Campbell as Shane Wild, and we're just talking, had a horrible start. He's now battling for position number 4 on the inside of his fellow Manjimup counterpart of Grant Campbell. Campbell, the first time we've seen the 12 machine these last couple of weeks, was a non-starter in the national title weekend. Also as well was signed unseen at Collie. So a new driver over the last couple of weekends. In fact, we've had quite a few of them over the last 2 nights have joined us as Campbell and Dowie now go to battle for 6th place as McClintock from Port Hedland runs in 5th place. Dowie now up to 6th. Then it's Campbell. Brendan Fagan in the 26, and rounding out your field is the Northern Territory 92 of Lucas Fry. There's no catch of the man out in front with a mighty lead. It's already 3.5 seconds between Jack Barnwell and current Australia number 2 of Ben Norman. Norman just did the quickest lap of the race for himself at 21.4. He is closing the gap on Jack Barnwell, but it's too little too late with 4 to go. It's still 3.2 seconds. While Wild tries and gets to work on Josh Martinelli for 3rd place. Ben Norman continuously doing quick lap after quick lap. He was 0.3 of a second quicker than Jack Barnwell. It's still not enough though. It is under 3 seconds. But with a white flag coming out next time by, all that hard work will be for naught. He'll still finish with 28 points. Meanwhile, for 3rd place, also as well for 5th, they're well and truly under dispute. to the inside, goes wild on Josh Martinelli, while Dowie is all over the Pilbras. McLean clock like a rash. White flag is out, 1 to go. The limiter bash from the PA is not giving in. Sadly, his run was well and truly missed. Time to the win will go to Jack Barnwell in car number 16. Great win from the Ridgestone Kalgoorlie Holden Commodore. Second is Ben Norman, he closed it within 2 seconds over Josh Martinelli and Shane Wild. Peter Dowie, Brendan Fagan, Grant Campbell, Lucas Fry will be your runners, with Zane Humphreys a non-finisher in heat race number 4. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Great win for the Holden and the 2019 state champion for street stocks. Your winner, the 16 of Jack Barnwell.
The helmet's off, Manjimup. Put your hands together. Jack Barnwell, winner of heat number 4 of the Stocky Stampede. Jack, you did it from the back of the pack in that first heat and got yourself to second. Bit easier this time from the front. You'd be pretty happy so far.
Yeah, pretty happy after last night's run to have two good runs straight away here. Track was pretty tricky to judge when you drive out the front. You're driving blind sort of thing, so I hope I was in the right spot.
Well, it was a pretty convincing lead. Now you've had your first heat race going the traditional anti-clockwise way. Now we've gone clockwise. Just for the fans out there, what's your preferred direction?
They're both much of a muchness. I do think I like the traditional way. But yeah, much of a muchness. Everyone's on the same thing. I love it either way.
There you go, Manjimup. Put your hands together again. Winner of heat number 4, it's Jack Barnwell.